Howdy folks. I like to discuss a subject which has to do with gravitation and the origin of gravitation, and for that I like to show you something first. I have here a suspended mass on elastical bands. What I'm going to do is next is this, to spin it. What you see in the middle is that it's winding up and it's winding down and so on, and it's winding up again, etc. Now, this concept, what we do know is that mass or a particle is a wave function. Now you see here in this string-like that it's bending, yeah, and with gravity, it's similar. This is just an analogy, of course. This picture is just an analogy in which I try to make a point clear to you. That the amount of bending in the middle on that string that goes down is equally to the stretching in this part of the stretching band, and added to the stretching of this one. And with that also the concept of symmetry, and then I refer to Frau Noether, the Noether theorem. Fraulein Noether was a German lady who came across with the symmetry, and based on that, on the symmetry, also the conservation laws. What you see happening is exactly that. The bending and twisting in the middle of this thread, just as the waving of a wave particle, a wave package of a particle, that is bend, and the bending over there is the same amount as the stretching outside of the particle, just as the bending in the middle here has exactly the same amount of the stretching in this region of the rope, of the elastic band. The same goes for particles. The waviness in the middle of the particle is exactly the same. The amount of waviness in the middle of a particle is added together, integrated over the whole region, is exactly the same as the stretching of the region outside of the particle. And the stretching outside of the particle is what causing gravity. So they are related, and that's actually a quantum mechanical origin, direct related to particles. This one, in this analogy, this is just an analogy, is directly linked to the formation of materialistic particles, and that's what I want to show you here in this analogy. Of course, this is not like this. It's actually it should be straight, flat, like a straight line, and then all kinds of wave thingies. But that with in consideration the theorem of Noether, Emily Noether, Fraulein Noether, wie man das in Deutsch sagt, wie man das in die deutsche Sprachen sagt, ja, das ist die Fräulein Noether gewesen, und sie hat eine Theorem, die Noether-Theorem, postuliert, und damit hat sie gesagt, dass die Symmetrie ist eine, wie sagt man das, eine Konservation Gesetze. Yeah, I speak the German as well. Some German. But the theorem of Noether makes sure that gravity arises from the waviness of the particles themselves. And I wrote some years ago a paper over it. I also postulated on YouTube, if I can remember well. And I'm writing currently also a new paper about it to make this with the means of the Noether theorem included. Okay, thanks for watching. This is what I want to share with you. See you next time. Hasta la vista.